but I think it shows the problem with a lot of modern women and why in America. I'm not going to say everywhere. American modern women. I think it shows it's being exposed by a lot of men are moving away from marriage because it's like women are monetizing something that shouldn't even be something that you monetize, which is like emotion.
I
It's
didn't
like you're
want
trying to. I'm not saying you. I'm
to.
just talking in general. I mean, you may be speaking on behalf of a demographic. I don't know. I'm just talking to people out that's watching the show. But I'm just saying that mentality, that act of love, as soon as we have a disagreement, now turns into a cashier's check.
I
Go
just
ahead.
want to say one thing. When you said, if you go back to when Evander Holyfield and his wife got divorced, she tried to say the cooking and cleaning. I quit being a doctor to take care of the kids. The judge didn't. The judge didn't. Judge gave her exactly what the prenup said or whatever. She wanted more. She thought that I quit my career for him. And that's but the thing that got me when you say you get to have because you helped him build a business, that's where that's going to come in at. And being a person that's divorced, they're not going to worry about you cooked and clean. They're not worried about that in the courtroom. I am divorced. That's not what they worried about. They worried about who with the money part. What fair share of the money. I know it sounds unfair, but cooking and cleaning, that's being an adult. Cooking and cleaning for your spouse, that's what you both do. You can't go and like they say, put money on there. Oh, now my cooking and cleaning worth 25 million. Let's divide all the times I
But if
cook.
you can hire someone to do it and
But,
some
but that's not in
put a
a court
value
of law.
on it,
But that's
get
not in a
hired
court
and
of law. Yeah. But your thing, your fight would be if that were, I mean, we not of course we don't want you getting no divorce, okay?
no,
But
absolutely.
I'm just saying. But
Mhm.
I was saying if you had to fight that in court, okay, that's not going to get you no money. But saying I helped this man build his business from the ground up, that is what's gonna get you. Because I'm gonna tell you, I dealt with lawyers, them some dirty motherfuckers. Don't go in there. Oh, I just cooked and cleaned for him. You freaking kidding me? They're gonna rip you apart.
Right. No,
So
I'm
trust
not
me,
saying
for
that. I'm saying what
anybody.
type of
Yeah,
what
no, yeah, but I'm just saying,
you
going to
said
court
in
saying
court.
because he could just calculate all the times I cook meals for him. That's not gonna win you nothing in court. I can
Use
trust
specific
me.
words. She said he cannot function without what I do. That's what she said. This again is not personally for you on it, so I hope you
That's
understand.
not gonna win you in court.
But the verbiage she
I'd have
uses
been
very
through a divorce. That ain't
no,
what they do.
no, but she said he
No, I've been
cannot
in court before. I've been divorced before as well, so I understand the
Yes,
legality
they
and
can.
how it works.
Yes,
But
yes,
his
yes.
question was, how do you quantify? My answer was, as a housewife, this is how I would quantify. I didn't say what I'm presenting in court. I'm saying this is how I would quantify what I did. If you are saying that if you can hire someone to do the things that I'm doing, then you've just quantified what I did by the amount that you spent to hire those people. Now, if I got a good enough lawyer, we're going to figure that out.
I got a quick question.
I'm not going to
Would
be
you,
my
quick question, real quick. Now, would you offset the cost
Offset.
of the rent that he paid, the times he changed your tire, the times he cleaned the gutters,
Changing tires.
the time, okay, washing dishes, same
Well,
shit, right?
if we were
Would you
asked to
offset it from
quantify
that?
my husband's
Right, no,
contribution,
got
then
it.
yeah,
Now,
let's do it. Let's run it down.
that's cool. That's cool. But what I'm saying is, would that be offset from the rent, from how many times he paid your car note, from everything, every deed that he did that you did not have to cover? If your mortgage is $3,000 and he paid the entire thing, is that offset?
But
Is
he's
your
not paying the entire thing again because I am contributing to this family's income, whether I'm actually down here working the business
well?
or working in support of him while he is out contributing the income. So it can't be offset because I'm contributing as well.
Can I say something real
That's
quick?
double dipping.
I think with this conversation, everybody got the right to make their arguments. You know what I'm saying? But I think it shows the problem with a lot of modern women and why in America. I'm not going to say everywhere. American modern women. I think it shows it's being exposed by a lot of men are moving away from marriage because it's like women are monetizing something that shouldn't even be something that you monetize, which is like emotion.
I
It's
didn't
like you're trying to. I'm not saying you. I'm
want
just talking in general. I mean, you may be speaking on behalf of a demographic. I don't know. I'm just talking to people out that's watching the show. But I'm just saying that mentality, that act of love, as soon as we have a disagreement, now turns into a cashier's check. It's like, do you love me, or is this a business? And it's like, I think that's what kind of turns a lot of men off, because it's like, if you could just turn your love off and say, well, I didn't really love you, this was really something you should pay me for. It's like what was we really, were we really together for real, or was this just about money or me being able to afford a certain lifestyle? Because I'm thinking a woman taking care of my kids and feeding me is because she loved me. I didn't think that she was counting the receipts, because I don't think men do that. I don't think we look at the stuff we do like I did this. We do it because we fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of women, when things will go their way, it's like, you thought I fucked with you. No, I fucked with what you did for me, because they try to pull up the acts of love and cash that in. I think that's just kind of weird.
Well,
I
I'm
think
not one of
that
those women.
let's
And
be
again,
very
the only
clear.
reason I put a dollar amount on it because that was the question that was posed.
No,
I'm
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, but it's still, it's still revealed.
else to think that
I
that was
respect
my
it. I
fault.
respect it. I'm just saying, it still revealed a mentality, whether
That's
it's your specific perspective or you speaking on behalf of others. I'm just saying, it still
I'm
reveals
answering
a
your question.
mentality.
I just want to. You keep saying it reveals my mentality.
I
And it's
said a mentality. I didn't say yours. I said it
Yeah, you
reveals
say
a
you
So,
mentality.
yours.
so what's your name? So the thing about it is, I think that both, one thing about it is, if you get a divorce, it is the emotion. You're hurt. People act like it could be love. Like it's a get back. Like I'm mad. That is an emotion. She can still love you and just go for it because you did, maybe you cheated or something. She's mad. You know, people
Go
do
ahead.
things when they're mad. And but the thing, no, don't nod your head, because as soon it is documented that if a woman gets sick, a man is more than likely to leave his marriage. So that if both of them are superficial in some type of way, you get
No.
sick, he go die. When you can't have sex no more, trust and believe.
But
That's research shows that, just like her with money, both of them messed up. Women got their messed up ways, men got their messed up ways. It's not just one sided, it's just in different areas.
I'm saying like this. This real quick. Can I just say this? It's like, say if a man said, man, remember that time I wiped your tears when you and your mother got into it? Man, you owe me $200,000 for that. It's like, what the fuck?
You
It's
said
like,
what
we're
now?
not saying, hold on. We're not saying that people are not hurt and people don't feel vindictive. That's not the argument. The argument is women try to cash in emotional, vulnerable exchanges that you thought were organic, but they were really keeping track and monetizing these moments. Men don't do that.
What
Hold on,
if
y'all.
Some
We
men
got to get
do
Darwin
get
in there. We got to get Darwin in there. He ain't had a chance to speak all night yet.
No, all I say, I understand what philosophical is saying, and I kind of understand why women are doing that these days. I mean, what do you expect when you're meeting a woman whenever she's been used? You know what I'm saying? She's built up her mentality. You know what I'm saying? She built on what she stand for, and the things that you used or whatever, or you pitched to pull her. Those are the things that she's with you for. So I think it's more like an exchange. I think it's a transaction. So whenever the relationship fails, you should expect cash out. It's just
But
the type of woman you're dealing with. Now, if you're dealing with a woman that you met in high school, or you took her from the hands of her father and stuff, and you had an opportunity to bond or exchange your value based off of the connection, the chemistry, uh, it, things outside of pitching some type of tangible exchange that you can expect to have in a future relationship, then yeah. But if I meet a girl and she's vetting me out, her vetting process is okay. How much do I make? You know, what is my lifestyle like? Those are signals that suggest that yes, it's potentially going to happen as a cash out in the event of a divorce. She's vetting me for those things. Yes, a bond or some type of intimate connection or something deeper can arise from that, but the foundation of that initial connection derives from those transactional qualifiers.
that's true. But my only pushback to that is I try not to generalize, because it's not always that black and white. Look at Aisha Curry and Steph Curry. Young, Christian. He didn't meet her in the street, but based on her talking points, based on the things she says and the things she feel like she missed out on, she's showing some of the same red flags of somebody that you met at the damn strip club, as far as saying that I gave up my life to be married. She don't have that background. So I think when we speak from that perspective, we make it seem like if you meet a girl in a nightlife, she's definitely gonna be this type of way. If you meet a girl when you in high school, it's not always that black and white. Like, a lot of people suppress a lot of things when they grow up sheltered. A lot of people that grow up sheltered, you went to school with, they get older and feel like I feel different. I want to do something else. It's not always that black and white. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Aisha Curry.
I don't think
She.
Aisha, like,
Hold on. I'm just saying, Aisha Curry says a lot of things. Aisha Curry says
old was she when she met Curry?
I'm just saying she wasn't. I think they met in high school. But
That's
what
my
I'm saying
point.
is she has this. She didn't have a Cardi B upbringing, but she still alludes to not feeling satisfied from a marriage. Want to explore, want to feel sexy, feel like why men don't look. These are sentiments of a person who don't know better, and she speaks
Let
like
me
that.
ask you
So
this: when
what if she
Curry,
divorced Steph Curry and take half his money
hold
because
on, wait.
she
Let's talk
hasn't.
about the vetting process and the potential connection between what I was trying to convey, as far as knowing that in an event that it dissolves, it's going to be a potential cash out. If you take Curry and Aisha, the value exchange whenever they're vetting each other out, let's just assume they actually were. We don't know. What was the value exchange? Ah, well, I'll help you with your homework or some shit. I mean, like, they were in high school, so you can't really expect or think of any way, like, if the relationship failed, then she would try to, you know, keep track of receipts, sort of like what you said earlier, like.
but we don't know that is what I'm saying. I don't
Well,
know that, and neither do you. So what I'm saying is she can still do that. We don't know that she won't
she
do that.
could do that in the future, but that's not how it was founded. I was talking about the foundation, the premises on how you establish a relationship. If you look at Offset and Cardi B, these people
Yeah.
were on
No,
the
what I'm
on the
saying is, Bruiser, look, their foundation is totally different. I'm gonna be quick. Their foundation was totally different. But if you listen to what Aisha Curry says, she speaks as if it wasn't different. And so what I'm saying is, you still don't know until you know. She talks as if she's still not satisfied. She's still looking to out her marriage, even though they had a foundation that was cookie cutter, is what I'm saying. So if she does divorce him and try to go for 70%, would she be justified?
The
All right, so
issue,
check this
But
out.
she
I'm
hasn't.
about
I
to
mean,
cut this
she's
up
not
because
I'm just
getting
saying
divorced.
hypothetical. I'm being
Trey,
hypothetical.
let me
no,
just say
hold on.
this last thing, because let me just say it, because I think this is important. Only thing I'm saying is, whenever you go out here and you begin to date somebody, or you try to vet somebody out, the value exchange is important. If you and her don't have any value at all, y'all haven't built up your empire or any stability or any purpose or any careers and stuff, it's highly unlikely that you're going to be looking at each other as a transaction or objective or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying? You don't have anything tangible to offer or to bargain with. You're forced to try to get to know each other internally. You know what I'm saying? Versus like a Stefan Diggs and Cardi B. They have all these things going for each other. So those things are more attractive than the other layers, the layers that you would actually vet them out personally for. That's all I was saying.